All aboard and welcome to our podcast, GoddeSShips, where we discuss how ships affect lives. For those of you who are returning, thank you for your continued support and welcome back. And for those of you who are just joining us, welcome, goddesses and gods. Remember that we are also now available wherever you listen to your podcasts, such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spreaker, Deezer, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, GeoSavin, iHeartRadio, and of course, here on YouTube. I am Keely, the Soul Snatching Goddess. The F.A.C.K.Goddess, I believe, will be joining us a little later. FloydGod is coming in shortly. While that is all happening, I'm going to go ahead and give my shirt cam. So I'm already bigged up. Let me just stand up. And it says waiting for season 2. So I know a lot of things and people binge watch seasons and then the season's over and you're waiting for the second season or the next season of whatever your favorite show is. So this is my shirt. I'm always waiting for season 2. I'm a movie head, a series buff. I like TV, watch it all the time. Too much, if you ask me, but it is what it is. So that's my shirt. It is also available on my shirt's website, which is yourshirtsayswhat.com. So tonight's episode is continuing in the series of Generationalships that we were talking about like previously last week. And like we said, we're going to discuss from the top to the bottom. So we started last week with grandparents. Next in line is Parentships, which is tonight's episode. So this particular one is kind of research free because all of us are parents that are a part of the panel. And so, I did not click on my comments to see if anybody's in here. Got to do that. But we're all parents, and so we will be our own research this evening. Once FloydGod and the FACK.Goddess get here, it'll be a we, but right now it's a me. So, again, like I said, we wanted to talk about this topic because we saw the difference in just the family structure starting from grandparents down to the kids. And so we decided to talk about each one of those and tackle each one individually. So even though I hope everyone knows the definition of a parent, I am going to give it anyway. And I pulled a FACK.Goddess move today and went to the handy dandy Merriam-Webster. Oh, FloydGod is in the building. Hold on one second. Let me bring him in. Hola, sir.
Hey, what's going on? What Pimp got us at?
I called her and texted her, but I don't know where she is, and she didn't answer.
Oh, she pimping.
You know, that's what pimps do sometimes. They have to pimp every now and again.
Must be a funkadelic pimp mission.
Got to get their pimpship on. I was trying to put us in like that, but then we end up missing the GoddeSShip logo. So I guess I'm gonna have to leave it like that. Oh well. At least until she comes in.
Got something in my eye, y'all, so bear with me.
I see you still rubbing it and getting it together.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell going on. Right.
So I have already kind of gone through intro. Hold on. I tried to send a message to her. I called her twice, but she didn't answer. But anyway, so this is the next portion or part. Oh, you need to go handle that?
Give me 1 second.
Yeah. We're going to let him go handle that because he got his Popeye on with that one eye.
Man.
Oh.
Shit.
You feel a little better?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was.
I don't either. You had your pop-out going on. You had one eye like you were. But I was just saying how this is the second part of our Generationalship series, which is parents or Parentships. And so I did not research tonight other than the definition of parents, which I was about to give, because we were all parents, or we're all parents now. And so we'll be the research.
Oh, parents. I got a definition for parents. Motherfuckers who owned up to their mistakes. People with weak ass pullout games.
Oh no!
Self-included.
What if it was intentional? What if it was planned?
Oh, well then I guess that's the nicer side of the definition. People who decided to come together and procreate for the betterment of the family.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
95% of your motherfuckers was mistakes.
So the first one was not intentional, but I did plan the second one.
My second one was planned.
Yeah.
My first one was like,
huh? I was like, he's not gonna be no single child. Nope, you're not gonna be no only one. I need somebody to play with you when you want to play, and it ain't gonna be me.
Well, my first one was fucking around.
Oh Lord.
My second one was like, oh, okay, well, I guess we'll try to do something with this. We'll try to become a family.
Oh, get it together. So for the definition of parent, I did do a FACKTgoddess move and went to old Merriam-Webster. You know, that's her favorite.
Merriam-Webster's a whore. Go ahead, though.
But that's her favorite whore then, because she's a parent.
I know.
So the first one is one that begets or brings forth offspring. And the part B to that is a person who brings up and cares for another. Now, there was a C and a D, but that dealt with animals. And we ain't talking about animals tonight, so I ain't need to get at.
Right, because you can be a parent and not be biological.
Exactly.
So.
Which would be the definition for FACKTgoddess in this situation.
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
Pimps can be parents too.
She gonna get you. That's
all. You should have signed on.
Oh, she gonna get you. Yeah, exactly. She should have. Should have been here. Then she could have combated all of that. See? But she did, and she had. So oh well.
Should have never gave me Pimps a podcast. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Carry on.
So the way that we're going to do this is the difference in our parenting compared to our parents' parenting.
Oh.
Okay. So, let's see. So the first question would be, in terms of becoming parents, what age are your parents' kids, including you? You want me to go first?
Ladies first.
Okay. So they have 34, 36. Well, she would have been 36, but she passed away at 23. A 42-year-old, which is me, the middle child, the bestest, golden child, a 55, and a 56-year-old. So they did right together, big space, right together. So, but I'm the golden child of all of those. So,
gotcha. Yeah. You said parents' age, and then the children's age.
No, what age are your parents' kids, including you?
Oh shit. Okay, well,
it's a lot of.
No, I'm the youngest of three. Okay. I have a brother, like Benny Siegel, same daddy, different mama. You know that shit. I think it was same mama. I don't fucking know. That was on the record though. But anyway, my brother and my sister are both 54. Then I got another sister that's 52. And then, you know, I'm 45. And I'm actually the youngest. And I'm my mother's only son. My mother's only son. I'm 45. So I'm the youth. I'm the baby. My nickname was Rookie growing up. Because my old man was a pig. He was them people. They called me Rookie, I guess. I guess that's where it came from. And then, of course, my mother, you know, she called me a motherfucker. So I knew my last name was motherfucker. My first name was interchangeable. Rabbit ass motherfucker, fat motherfucker, black motherfucker, fuck motherfucker, ignorant motherfucker, lazy motherfucker. You know, motherfucker. But it was motherfucker. But yeah,
but you knew that last name. You knew your last name.
My last name, motherfucker. But 54, 52, and 45. And then my brother was 54 as well. He passed away last year. He'll actually be he'll be 55 on the 27th. Yeah, he would have been 55 on the 27th of this month, my brother.
Okay. And Lele is in the house tonight. Hey, Lele. He said LOL at you, Floyd.
Saying, you know, I just try to keep it real, even when it makes me look horrible.
Okay, so what age did your parents become parents?
Woo! Well. My mama was, I'm just playing. So, keeping it real, my mama was, this is the age that she was when she had her children. 15, 17, 25.
Okay.
I was 25. She had me 25. My sister's 2 years apart. Now, my old man, I don't know, let me see. My old man was, my old man was like 30, 31, because he was like 5 years older than my mom. So, you know, he was old mom. But he had my brother at 21. He had me at 31, because me and my brother 10 years apart.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So my mom's first child was at 18.
Okay.
And my dad's first child was at 30.
Oh, shit.
Because my sister and my older sister and brother are not his biologically.
Okay. He was holding back. Hold on. I ain't ready. Keep it in the sack. He's trying to keep it in the sack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
So yeah.
He met mom and he said, fuck that.
And my youngest sister, my mom had her at 38.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So she was like, and she said, one of us got to get this fixed. Either you gonna get snipped or I'm gonna get fixed, but somebody got to do something. My dad had lost the towing costs.
That'll be. So he had to go get. He wouldn't got that. He wouldn't got the hookup.
He did.
Shit. Ain't shutting off this skeeter factory right here. I don't give a fuck. I'd be 80 years old talking about skeet. No way.
No.
It's going to be you and not. Let me tell you something. Bill and Ted go on a lot of excellent adventures. There's no need to separate them for any reason. That's all.
Lele said her brother is 50, her sister's 47, she's 43. Her mom was 16 when she got pregnant and her dad was 19.
Oh, okay, so we around the same boat now. Yeah, I ain't getting no snip. Ain't no fuck that.
It's safer for y'all. And it is. And if y'all want to get it reversed, it's easier to get a reversal as well. I promise.
I'm good.
It's the truth.
Put a cap on.
Say what?
Just put a rubber on.
They don't always work. Sometimes they break. And don't you want to shoot up the club without shooting up the club?
Yeah, let's say it's always great to shoot up the club. AK-47 shoot up the club.
So don't get caught up shooting up the club.
But if the consequences and repercussions is ending these excellent adventures between Bill and Ted, I'm good.
It's not ending the excellent adventures. It's just cutting off the I don't even know what to say.
See, these are words that don't go together. Penis, cut. Balls, cut. Those words that don't go together. Vasectomy. They don't know. No.
They do. It is so much safer for you all.
Yeah.
And women put themselves in compromising positions in terms of giving birth. That's the closest you come to death. And you can't snip to make sure we don't make no more babies. And it's safer for you.
Men come close to death having sex, procreating too.
No, y'all don't. No, y'all don't.
Yes, they do. Yes,
Unless
they
your
do.
heart weak and you're gonna have a heart attack because it's so good while you're in it. That's about the only
Okay,
thing
then you
that's gonna bring you
that's
close
one of
to
the
death.
major points. One of the major points right there.
Whatever.
Or she might have some hoodoo. She might have some hoodoo on her poo-poo.
Oh Lord. And that ain't everybody though. So, like I said, Lele said, you said no nip tuck for you.
Right, no.
It's so much safer.
I'm
And
good.
you can get a reversal
I'm
easier
good.
than a woman can.
You ain't going in there once. You ain't gonna go. I'm good. No, I'm good.
Oh Lord. Anyway. So, what age are your kids? Or grown men?
Woo. 23, 21, and oh no, 23, 21.
What?
I was being funny. 23 and 21.
What you had said though? You had threw a surprise up in there?
Oh, well, I mean, maybe that'd be for another episode.
Oh
23 and
Lord.
21 though. Boys, men, youths. Yeah. I always wanted a daughter.
Okay.
I always wanted a daughter.
Are you gonna try for a daughter since you're shooting up clubs?
You know what? I was doing the math, right? So I was like 45. So if I had a child in the next 2 years, like 47, that means that when that child turned 20, I'll be pushing 70. So the idea of dealing with a teenager in my 60s, I just don't, and the way the world going, I just don't know if I want to do that. But I really would like to have a daughter. I think it would be, it's something that I didn't get a chance to have. I think if I'd have had a daughter, I'd be a different person than I am today.
Really?
It's just my personal thing. I think daughters bring out a different side of men. It's just my opinion.
I think so too.
And I know for me, given my upbringing and my experiences, I think if I'd have had a daughter, I would have been a different type of father, would have been a different type of person. So, and I like now, like a lot of my homies, they just really starting to have children, or they children like not even teenagers yet, barely, some of them, and they be having daughters and shit, and I be looking at them, like, fuck, guess it wasn't meant for me. But if I'd had a daughter, my daughter probably would have been gay, or she'd have been a nun, because I'd have spoiled her to death, and wouldn't no man been good enough. So she'd have been gay or a nun. Maybe she'd have been a gay nun.
That's not true.
They ain't getting none anyway.
Lele said her kids are 27, 23, 21, and 19.
Oh shit, she got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just playing.
Mine are 19 and 22.
I'm just playing. Oh, okay. You got okay. Yours around yeah. My pullout game got weak at 22. Weak.
Lord. That's when you became a parent?
Yeah.
At 22.
Weak ass pullout game. Yeah.
I was 19. Got caught up in the ooh.
Yeah, I got caught up in the rapture too, like Anita Baker.
Lord.
Look, we're in that bedroom. About to make a dad out of you.
Ooh. Oh.
Child support can't come back. I'm just playing. I didn't have to pay child support for my 2 sons. I'm sorry. It just came out like that. I'm sorry.
Listen, I'm all right right now, because it's finally starting to come in little pieces. So we all right. So I'm all right today.
I think we should have a real discussion about your suck.
We gonna have a discussion about some Chisup. I don't mind. We can. Yeah.
What's up? Chisup. Burn up.
Lele said she was 15.
Ooh. 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 Early blossoming.
Well, sometimes
I was 15. I was in seminary school.
Were you?
Swear to God. St. Lawrence Seminary in Mount Calvary, Wisconsin. I thought I wanted to be a priest, and that shit went awry. Real talk. I can tell y'all some stories. Yeah, my life is interesting. I went to St. Lawrence Seminary. I graduated from 8th grade. I was like, I'm going to give myself to God. I'm going to be Father Floyd. Shit. That shit didn't last a whole year. I told my mom, I asked her to get me up out to school. She said, okay, then, 'cause I told her there was so much chicanery going on, because they was doing stuff that wasn't of God. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, Mom, I want to come home. I called my mom like 3 o'clock. Mom, I want to come home. She said, okay, she can come give my auntie recipes, Margaret. Come get my auntie and stuff, right? I'm like, Mom, I want to go to co-ed school. This motherfucker sent me to Hales Franciscan, an all-boys school. I said, you know I was just traumatized in this other motherfucking school. You gonna send me back to some hardland in the inner city? God damn.
She said she couldn't expose you to all of that. All at once. You just came saying you're gonna give your life to Jesus.
That's why my pullout game was fucked up at 22. Because by the time I got out there to get busy,
you had no practice.
Hell no.
Let's say you gotta get her back with the jokes.
Well, I mean, it's past due. Shit. I've been letting stuff ride for weeks. You, Pimp Goddess, Keely with the pictures, taking them screenshots of them.
Listen, them screenshots. No. That's what we not gonna do. Them screenshots was a while back.
I got some screenshots of you. I ain't even released yet. I can't wait. I got them. Mm-hmm.
That's okay. Mm-hmm. That's okay. Yeah. What do you mean by release? When you say release, do you mean like to me and the F.A.C.K.Goddess? Because that's all that ever seen yours.
No. You put one on Facebook before.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I did not. Did I? No.
I'm gonna look through my thread. You put one on Facebook a while back.
If I put one on Facebook, it's only because you said okay. But I'm sure I did not put one on Facebook. I think you're talking about the one that's with your child and your fur baby.
No, I don't think it was that one. No, it ain't that one. Matter of fact, this motherfucker right behind me too. I just realized. Oh shit! I just realized she right behind me too.
But I don't think I put any on.
That's all right. I'll let you see him. I'm gonna
go back.
Just see him at some. I'm gonna just be out the blue with it, like bam, here they go.
That's fine. I don't know. I ain't scared. I do want to say whatever you said was off the damn centipede video though. I do need to see that. I don't know what that looked like.
What you mean? The actual video centipede?
No, when you said you screenshot it because I look like Reba.
Oh, you talking about? I got that. I forgot about that. I got that on my phone. I forgot about centipede.
You know what? Not right. Not right at all.
I love that song. That song's the shit. I got you though. Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna send you that. I'm gonna send you that. But anyway, we apologize for deviating from the subject. Had the pimp goddess been here, we would have been reeled back in. Apparently.
Yes, quickly and expeditiously.
Pip, bitches. Pip.
All right, bedtime rules. What time was the bedtime for you?
Damn. So when I was younger, like all the way till my mom was strict as hell. I think my mom used to make me go to bed at like 8 o'clock. And then when I got to like, I'm gonna say maybe high school, like maybe 8th grade, high schoolish, when I came back to Chicago from that seminary school. And that probably because I was fucked up. I was traumatized. She's like, I'm gonna let that nigga stay up to touch 2 hours. I think I went to bed at like 10 o'clock. Then she stretched it to 10:30. Right? Then by the time I became a senior in high school, it was like, you better have your ass up. Like, don't go to bed past midnight, and you better get your ass up. And if them grades slip, I'm gonna slip my foot off in your ass. Because I had an ass whooping mama. He's an ass whooping mama.
Let's say hers was 9 p.m.
That's why that 15 jumped off. That's why he jumped off 15 at 9 p.m. to that little later ass time at a young age. Had that fucking around. That's why, see?
So mine was 8:30 when I was younger. And then middle school, it went up to 9:30. High school was 11. And then as a senior, I didn't really have a time, but if she walked through and looked at me, it was like, take your ass to bed type thing.
I think NBC saved me a lot of time, like helped me stay up late too. Because remember, we was younger. Remember, the Cosby Show came on at 7. A Different World, I think, was 7:30. And then when I was growing up, they had a show called Matthew Star used to come on. Matthew Star. It's this like 80s, early 90s.
I don't remember that.
And Otto Man and shit like that. So my mama let me watch them shows. I'm like, please, mom, watch the shows, you know. So.
And she like, go to bed right after it go off. Take your ass to bed.
Yes. And we didn't have no TVs in our room and shit like that, like you children do today. That was a luxury for when later on in our life. It was a flow model TV in the front room. You gonna watch what everybody else watch, motherfucker. So that's what that was. I don't think I had a TV in my room till later on.
Well, I had a TV in my room, but I also ended up like once my sister them came along, I was sharing a room with them. So
I never had to share a room.
I did.
I was only boy.
So they had bunk beds and I had a singular bed.
My sisters had to share a room, and it was some pink shit, right? 2 twin beds with the canopy. It was some goofy shit. But I had my own room because I was the only boy. My auntie bought me some bunk beds, had a little closet in the bottom. I go hide from ass whoopings and shit. It was pretty cool. Yeah. My room was blue. It was deep. Never shared a room.
We tried to repaint our room. We fucked that paint up on the wall. I guess we was we had got, I don't know what was going on through our mind. We thought we was in Africa or something because one wall was red, one wall was black, and one wall was green.
That sounds like an ass whooping in my household. That's what that sounds like.
Our mama the one bought the paint. She let us do it.
Oh, y'all mama was cool. My mom, wasn't none of that.
Nope.
If she didn't get it, you better don't bring nothing up in here. You can't. Creativity, no, nigga. Ask me first. No. All the walls was white. That was it. I think my room was blue. My room was blue just per chance.
Now, our room was the only room that was painted in the house a different color than that matte white.
Yeah, I had the matte white house.
Yeah. That our room was the only one.
You remember that? Did y'all have that wallpaper? Like my mama had this wallpaper in the front room, and it was like all across the wall. But when you look at it, it just looked like a plant scene or some shit. My mama had that shit.
She has that in her bathroom.
That's deep. And our front room was orange.
Yeah. She didn't have it in the living room. She had it in the bathroom.
Yeah, I was in the living room, like plant motif.
Yeah, it just went on the wall.
Yeah, the whole wall. Yeah, you don't see that no more.
No, it's still in there. It's still in there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Still.
Well.
Still. Even though she done upgraded that goddamn bathtub though, and I want to go in that motherfucker. She got you seen the commercial where they like spa sounds and you step in the tub or close it and she got it. And I want to go get in it. I'm just gonna go to their house just to take a bath.
I wouldn't mind having one of them bath fitters. Them look pretty damn good.
Look, her phone connect to it. She be playing her little jazz while she's sitting there with the jets on and the bubble.
I need that.
Who are
Man, I need that. I feel a shit. That sounds good.
Huh.
Put look, you look, if we got them jets, you sit in the right place. It might be a good old time too.
Oh Lord, no, we ain't no, not gonna do that. Not at my mama them house.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I recently went back home, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I said I'm gonna treat myself. So I got the room with the jacuzzi in it.
Yeah.
Them jets came on,
Mm-hmm.
and I hadn't paid attention to where all the jets was. So when I sat down, one of them jets was like boom, 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 boom. I was like, oh wait, well, I think I'll just stay right here for a while.
Oh Lord.
Goes around them. Anyway, I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. Being candid, you know, I recommend the whirlpool, sweet fellas. By yourself.
Well, or get you a girl named Gargamel, one or the other.
Gargle Mel.
Balls in your mouth, yes.
Sound like that motherfucker from Dave Chappelle. Come on, Garg.
Oh my God.
Anyway, carrying on.
So what time did you allow your kids to go to bed?
Ironically enough, when I had them, I used to tell them, like, so what I did was like the 8-hour thing. So if you got to be at school at 9 and you got to be out the door at like 8, quarter to 8, you know, depending on how the buses run, I kind of calculated that. Mm-hmm. So the latest would be like midnight. I give them midnight. Like, hey man, if you got to get up in the morning.
So now, was this when they were older or younger?
When they was younger, you know, when they was younger, I kind of, weekdays is something different, but weekends, you know, you stay up. But weekdays, when I, you know, because when they was younger, I didn't have them till later on. So when they was younger, you know, it kind of just depended on where they was at. But when they got older,
wait a minute. Did somebody come on? Somebody done brought their ass in the chat room. Hold on, that's AOL. Boo boo boo.
I don't know what you heard about me. Couldn't get to the cast because I PIMP.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hello, how are you?
Hi.
Welcome to the party.
Thanks.
What's happening?
Hey.
Pimping overtime.
Lele said she's screaming.
Pimping overtime. You hear how she came on? Did you hear how she came? You saw the face. Hey. That's that pimp talk. Hey, baby, I just got through flatulating my wheel with these bitches. So I was a little late. Pimping. Good to see you, FACKTgoddess. See you, pimping.
It's good to see you, FloydGod.
All right, I know. Just brighten up my day, pimping.
Weren't you
Lele said her bedtime. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. What?
I said, wasn't he relaying a point when I came on?
No, we were about
all points cease when pimping in the game. All points cease.
They do talk with their hands though, like that. Yep, sure do. Give it.
So our hand was tilted to the side like this.
Popcorn pimping.
You hear that laugh? You heard that laugh, baby?
What is going on? Come on with the conversation.
Nah, don't be trying to cut it off now. Nah, you late. You are subject to all type of chicanery and tomfoolery. You have come in late. L-A-T-E Goddess.
Yeah.
But I digress.
Yes, don't digress.
Well, Lele said that her kids' bedtime was at 11 on school nights. When they got to high school, it was I don't care. But
Damn.
you better get up and go to school.
Sound like you was an ass whooping mama too.
Wait, it was 11 before high school?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Deep.
So for Eddie and Josh, when they were in elementary school, it was 8:30. Middle school, I did 9:30. However, they started that shit with the I was a little sleepy in school. Oh, you was? That means you didn't go to bed early enough. So let's change that to 8:00 until further notice.
It told on itself.
Well, they knew they was gonna get a phone call, or they was threatened with a phone call, so they would tell first. Yeah.
Gotta learn the tricks of trade. Ooh.
Good job.
So then I would be like, if you think that you can stay up and awake, then we'll move it back. But for right now, it's cut 8:00. You want me to treat you like you're in elementary school? Let's do this.
That was kind of early, Keely.
If you sleepy, then that means you didn't get enough. So let's make sure you get enough.
You gotta go all the way back to 8:00?
Hell yeah.
Oh, kids, they probably traumatized right now.
They ain't traumatized. They ain't traumatized at all. That's probably why right now that's probably why they stay up till 4:30 and 5:00 in the morning now. Because they free.
See? Get it all out. Gotta get it all out. Get it all out.
Except Josh asked him to play. When it's time him to go to sleep, he like, I gotta be up all night for work. I'm sleep. I'm gone.
Is that your cat?
Well,
is your cat on you?
No, she behind me.
Oh, I'm just saying. You saw a little. I was like, is that your cat? If not, there's a spirit upon you.
Oh, Lord. Not a spirit.
Spirit of pimping.
Oh my God.
So next one. Discipline. What type of punishment did you or your siblings receive?
Well,
we already know you said your mom was an asshole.
As I've said many times, many episodes, y'all had praying mamas. I had an ass whooping mama. My mama whooped my ass for every fucking thing. So we got let's see, you couldn't, if you breathe hard, you got your ass whooped. You couldn't frown when she said no. You know how sometimes somebody say something to you and you naturally might be like, because you're trying to understand. Ain't none of that shit in Denise's house. When she talks to you, you better be like this.
I'm sorry.
She whooped my ass with police belts.
Oh, wow.
Paddles. Oh my God. Fists. Oh, girl.
Did you get the extension cord?
No, see, I always hear people talk about the extension cord. Extension cord ain't got shit on getting your ass whooped wet, naked with a police belt or a college paddle. Ooh. Yes. My mama smacked the shit out of me because she bumped into the counter and I laughed. Ain't that a bitch? You know how them kitchen kind swing out? So she was coming to the kitchen, me and my sister washing dishes one day. And my mama she wear these big old, she would bifocals. And she bumped into the cabinet and fucked her face up. And I started busting up, right? So my mama didn't say nothing. She walked off, right? We got my sister, hey, shit, she knew the business. So if Angie, you watching, that was some bullshit. So later on that evening, I'm just minding my business, walking toward my room, and my mama just hauled off and smacked the shit out of me. Bow! Laugh at that motherfucker! And that was, and I mean, like 3 hours had passed, right? But yeah, she whooped my ass with all type of shit. So we got ass whooping. Huh?
Why did the Soul Snatching Goddess mute herself?
I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
What happened?
I'm back.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
It was intentional.
Might have been some ass whooping parenting going on just then. My mama whooped my ass with various items, anything she could get her hands on, and if she couldn't get her hands on anything, she laid hands on me, and we're not talking about the church kind. So, you remember them sticks that used to go on the window? You close the window, put the stick in the window to lock it?
Yeah.
My mama chased my sister around the crib, like around and around. My sister was smart. She tired her ass out, so she couldn't whoop her ass. But my mama sneak up on you later on and fuck you up in your sleep. Mama wasn't nice, man. So yeah, she was an ass whooping mama with a plethora of ass whooping artillery in her closet. A plethora of ass whooping artillery.
Well, with my mother, she did do her dole of spanking of the kids, but I wasn't one of those. My brother and sister got plenty, and my younger sisters got it. Now, as for me, I did get one time, but it was a setup. So let me tell you what the setup was.
It wasn't no setup.
My older brother, I'm in there. We in the room together. We laughing, kiki, and he like, you always be trying to be Miss Goody Two Shoes. I bet you won't cuss. And I was like, I bet you I will. And he's like, I bet you won't. I was like, yes, I will. So he was like, well, say ass. So I'm like, ass. He's like, say shit. I'm like, shit. He's like, say fuck. I said, fuck. My mama came past the room. She said, what the fuck you just say? I said, I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing. She's like, oh, yes, you did. And I had just came from like the little water park. So I had my bathing suit on. And so she was finna get me. And I jumped from one bed to the other bed, the door, and ran up the street barefoot in my bathing suit. What? And she said, I'm not going to chase you. When you ready to get this ass whooping, come on back down here.
Come on home.
So I stood up at the top of the street for a long ass time. I don't know how long it was, but I was like, maybe she'll cool off by the time I decide to walk back down here.
Sadly mistaken.
My feet was on fire and everything because I had not now shoe on, just up the street, wet as hell with a baby.
So just ran away, fam.
But I went on home and took my ass whooping and let that be the reason. But that's about the extent of some real whoopings that I really got. Now my sister and brother, they did get the extension cord. They got this shit. Yeah, it was I felt bad for them. I always watched everybody else get a whooping. Because I was good. Of course, the golden child, like I said.
That's a damn shame. When I see pictures of how the slaves back used to look in slavery, I have flashbacks of ass whoopings from my mama.
Oh my God. FACKTgoddess.
We talking about what? How our parents discipline?
Yes.
You ain't getting no ass whooping.
Yeah, I ain't never get no whooping. I got a whooping. That's a lie. I got a whooping one time, and that was because my brother and I fought each other so hard that we broke my mother's what they call it, when you get the sets and you got the two tables that go on the like
credenza or something.
You know, the long rectangle table that comes with the set that you put in front of the.
Yeah. So like the little end table.
No, not the end tables.
The coffee table.
Not the end tables. The other one. The long because you know it'd be two square ones and a long rectangular one.
You talking about the coffee table?
Is that what it's called?
The one that's in the middle.
The one that's in the front of the couch.
Yeah,
that's like the coffee table. Yeah, like
that's the coffee table. Okay.
Yeah.
So we fought. I don't know if y'all remember, but back in the day, it was a real hot commodity to get a wooden table with the glass and the inside.
Yes.
Yeah. So we fought so hard, we broke the end of one of them. We fought each other that hard. So when she came home and saw what had happened and then found out how it happened, she beat the brakes off of both of us. And I tried to go in the bathroom and stall, like she'll get tired of waiting on me. Oh no, she came in the bathroom and whooped me on the toilet, off the toilet, into my room as long as she wanted to. And I was naked. So she said, I'm not mad about the table. I'm mad that your brother and sister and fought each other that hard. And she was like, don't you ever do that again.
Yeah,
she said, y'all fight people on the street like that. You don't fight each other like that.
I feel that. I feel that.
And that's why we so tight now, because she always raised us, just to love the mess out of our siblings, out of each other. So we real thick as thieves. But yeah, that was the only whooping I ever got, because I was honest, Abe. I told on everyone, and I told them that I was going to tell. So it wasn't even like snitching, because I told you I was going to tell. I'm going to tell on you.
It still was snitching.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't, because you have the precursor to know, don't do nothing in front of Missy because she's going to tell.
This motherfucker say, it's just because she offered you a disclaimer before she snitched. It ain't snitching.
Right. It's not snitching.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
It's not snitching.
Wow.
So I would be like the one that informed all the other adults of what the little ragamuffins was running around doing.
A hot mess.
Got your ass whooped at a young age.
Oh, that's such a mess. I would have been fighting you in secret.
See, that's what y'all need to understand, is you got to capture the mind. I had all their minds for a long time. I was the babysitter because I was the oldest.
I would have been fighting your ass.
I would have had your mind, girl. I'm telling you.
I'd have your ass jumped.
You know what happened? You know what happened? When they got to about 13, 14, start smelling themselves and feeling themselves, then they wanted to buck. And that's fine, because I'm a lover, not a fighter. So y'all go on and buck, and you still gonna get a whooping. It just won't be from me, it'll be from your parents, because I'm still gonna tell on you. That's how that worked.
Wow.
Lele said her mom didn't whoop her, her aunt did, because she was mad that her mama didn't.
That community ass whooping, past the buck. My mom used to say,
Tanika said Missy always been a snitch.
I have. I've always told you regular people, you secular people call it snitching.
Oh, that's Josh. Oh my God, that's Josh.
It's telling the truth. It's being honest about what happened.
Oh, snitching.
No.
It's called telling the truth. If you
could have shut the fuck up.
If you do it, stand on it. What you mad for? Because I told what you did. It's a fact.
If I don't get caught, you shut up until I get caught.
Oh no!
Let me get caught on my own. I don't need no help.
Exactly. No. Thank you.
Y'all would have been the main ones. I would have had to provide your truth to your parents.
I would have had to provide you some hands on the back end.
I'd have had you jump a long time ago.
I would have had your minds. You're not understanding.
No,
you don't understand. That didn't mean shit to me
at all.
It would have had to go down.
You'd have got
y'all act like y'all mad right now for something that didn't even happen to you.
The nigga said,
"Hey, booger."
You know what else too though? Did your parents, after they whoop your ass, they ever say fucked up shit to you like, "I wouldn't have whooped you if I didn't love you"? My mama used to whoop my ass severely to the point of death and be like, "If I didn't love you, I wouldn't have whooped you." And I used to look at her and be like, "Hate me then, bitch. Hate me, motherfucker. Because that ain't love." I didn't say that to her, but in my mind, my inside voice was strong in the motherfucker. Like, "Hate me, bitch." But if I wouldn't have whooped you if I didn't love you. That's love, motherfucker. God damn, love.
My mama's words was like whoopings. You did not want her to say nothing to you because you just be straight up in tears.
Oh, well, so
she didn't have to get physical. And then now what used to be so funny is my dad used to be like, we had stairs. We had 3 levels of basement, lower level, upper level. And so we be on that lower level and do something. He like, "Get up the stairs. Hurry up." before I snatch a cake in your ass.
Snatch a what?
Snatch a cake in your ass. And we used to be so scared of that phrase. And then when we got older, we was like, what the hell is a cake?
Yeah, I was that. Yeah.
And how was he gonna snatch it? Right.
That's her mama.
Oh my God.
I'm like, Father, what's a cake?
Oh yeah, it's something about the name Amy Tanika, because boy, they got some words for your butt, and you be like, God dang, just whoop me, just stop talking and whoop.
Verbally and physically abused, big fat black motherfucker with an ass whooping to go along with it. So it didn't.
I'm so sorry.
I didn't get in any of that type of trouble, so I was really good.
You would have been if I would have been around.
Lies you tell. The lies.
I told everything you did. Facts.
You was gonna tell one time, and then it was gonna be me and you. And I
know
was
what?
No, every time that you fucking say something, I'm gonna get your
mind. I would have had that mind.
Lies.
That mind was wrong. That shit wouldn't have flowed. That shit.
I would have had your mind. That's how strong my mind game is on y'all.
That's that pimp talk, but you wasn't a pimp
talking
back
about
then.
You would have had my mind.
That was your pimp. That's that pimp talk that she thinks she is now, but you didn't have it back then.
No,
if my mama would have got that ass, you wouldn't have had my mind. For real.
Yeah, I would have.
No.
I probably would have told on you as much because you was getting a whooping anyway. But Keely, she got told on.
This was the other thing. I was such a good child that nobody believed anything anybody told on me anyway. I had boys that I actually did shit to in school. They would tell on me, and the teacher be like, "She didn't do that."
Oh, so you got jumped.
Never got.
Yeah, anybody worried about that girl? I would have told them facts. It's the delivery.
Facts my ass. Facts my delivery. Whatever.
Snitch.
And I dang sure would have told your mama and daddy she out there having a car date.
Girl. No such motherfucking thing.
Yeah.
Because it never happened. That shit didn't motherfucking happen.
You out there in the car.
I would have went to them that day and been like,
y'all don't stop hating on car dates.
Already know me. Ain't no car dates going on around
here. Out there dating in the car.
In this world of financial peril, the car date is the most economically sound way to get to know a motherfucker.
Ain't nobody doing no car date.
You might keep me at the fucking house then. Don't car date me. Leave me at home.
Just call me. You might. That's what's economical. Call.
Don't let me have no van.
Oh, hell no.
Hotel on wheels.
I'll be like you trying to get me in the creepy rape van. Hell no.
We ain't doing that yet.
I think it's just because with different places. Like, in Chicago, there was a time in the wintertime, you'd have your conversion van, and it was a hotel on wheels. Many parties occurred inside of vans. There'd be drinks and fun and music. You'd have your roaming lights all around the inside. You might be traveling to various places. Yeah, it's a culture thing.
Just a cornucopia of nastiness riding around.
Well, it depends on your preference. I've had many a fun time in a van.
Back to the kids getting whooped.
Okay, so what punishments do you give out?
I have only whooped my children one time. And I mean, it was literally like one pop on the ass each time. I felt so fucked up behind it, I never did it again.
Oh.
Both of your kids?
I just didn't feel like that was, I think Floyd and Khalil probably was like 4 and 6. And I popped them once on their ass and they cried like they got the fuck beat out of them. And I had to go in the back room, real talk. I went in the back room, cried my ass off. I felt fucked up about it.
Why did you hit them at 4 and 6?
They did some fucked up shit. I can't even remember. I used to smoke a lot of weed back then.
I would have called CPS on you.
I bet you would have, you fucking snitch. But anyway, look. I popped their ass once. I felt so bad about it though. But you know what? Growing up, I can say like your mom, my voice was more painful. Like my disappointment. And that would, when they were younger, that would make them feel less than ideal. But I never, I had one little pop. I never did that because I just couldn't do it. We would talk because my mama whooped the shit out of me for years, and that shit really didn't do shit because I still went out and fucked up. I did even worse shit because I got immune to ass whooping. So it was kind of like, you hit me, motherfucker. I ain't gonna feel it. You know, it was I was immune to shit. It got to the point my mama whoop my ass. I was looking at her. That's what she told me. She'd kill me. I used to look at her. She'd be whooping me. I'd be looking at her. Just take like, dude, remember on Glory when they was whooping Denzel? He was like,
that is not funny. I'm sorry.
That was me, 17. And mama looked, and I turned and looked at my mama when she was hitting me. I was like, I turned and looked at her, and that's when she was like, motherfucker, I kill you. And I still kept that Denzel.
Oh my God.
I ain't had no tear roll down my face.
Oh my God. What is we gonna do?
Viewers, I know I came on late, but I again apologize for this behavior.
Immune ass whoopings. Have an ass whooping immunity.
Let me see. When they were younger, they got like little pops, but not any real like spankings or anything.
I'm calling CPS on you too. What you mean younger?
Girl, and I'm gonna tell you like I told my mama, call them. And I'm going to have their ass ready and packed up and ready to go. Because if I don't discipline them, then the world is. So which one do you want? And we're going to get this together early. We ain't finna have no problems or no interactions because I got boys.
Wait a minute.
So I want to call them. Call them.
Hold on, Keely. I got you. Hold on. I just want to say this. While the snitch goddess is talking about calling CPS, that young man surely is quiet in that motherfucker tonight. Has he got his ass whooped around this motherfucker? Because I ain't heard shit.
I don't whoop kids.
Yeah,
I keep telling you, I didn't have this mind game for a long time.
I hear you. Mm-hmm. He probably in the back room somewhere like, shit.
He's not.
She was like, dig this here, motherfucker. You better not say a motherfucking thing. You dig what I'm saying?
He probably laughing because he hear you. That's what he probably doing.
But yeah, so I didn't. Once they got to a certain age, I didn't.
So
have
you
to
stopped being abusive when they became adolescents?
No, I didn't have. I didn't have to do pops. I didn't have to do pops. Maybe after they turned 2.5, 3. They were afraid of my facial expression.
And you responded to that shit too.
I did. I ain't paying no attention.
Did you just say 2 or 3?
Yeah.
So you stopped beating them when they became 2 and 3?
It was not a beating. I said pops.
Oh, honey, God knew what He was doing when He had let us meet in the new millennium.
Baby.
So we wouldn't be friends.
I wouldn't care. Guess what?
We wouldn't be friends.
Listen, let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you just like I told my mama, and I said this to my mama.
I know them since they
you know who
was
MMA is. You know who MMA is. You know who MMA is. And I told MMA, if you want to call because I popped my child, then you feel free to do so and let me know when you do it, because they ass gonna be packed up and ready to go. And when you go figure out and find out where the hell they is, you go visit them, because I'm gonna be done. Because you want to call, because if I don't discipline my children, then the world shall. And guess what? Like I said, when they was 3, they was okay with this face. I didn't have to do none of that no more.
Of course.
They got a
proof. I'd be okay with your face too instead of your fist or face. Which way you want?
I didn't do no fist. I didn't hit my children with fist. We're not gonna do that lie. Now, I didn't hit my children with no fist. But I
don't know what you did. But I would have called. I would have took your offer and called CPS.
The last one for Eddie, I did snatch his little ass up.
See what I'm saying? This is crazy.
But I just snatched him by his shirt and scared the shit out of him. He was stiff as a little fucking board. It was so funny, but I couldn't laugh.
I feel so sorry for the kids.
But he stopped doing it. Listen, feel sorry for them now, because they ain't shit wrong with them and they doing just fine.
You know what? Thank you, Jesus.
Respectful as fuck. Respectful
because I came into the picture when they were 5 and 7, I believe. Are they 2 years apart?
3. Well, 2 and a piece.
So 5 and 7, 7-ish, 8. I'm not sure. Yeah. So thank God that you don't.
And how were they when you met them?
Because you don't whoop them in front of new people.
But no, I don't have to whoop them. I didn't have to whoop them at that time. They had already been well put in place. And how were they when you met them? How were they when you met them?
They were perfect little gentlemen.
Thank you. Tell the truth and shame the devil, because they got what they needed when they was younger.
That fist.
I don't do fists, baby.
Melinda trying to say you beat him into submission. That's what she's trying.
Yeah.
I don't do fists.
She looking at him like, this is Miss Melinda.
What?
She say you had your kids like Penny on Good Times. Mama, no. No, Mama, no. No, Mama. No, Mama.
Oh, shoot. Look at him. That is so ignorant. Oh, that is so ignorant. That is so ignorant.
He said, not the snitch goddess.
S-N-I-E-C-H.
Keep on, FloydGod.
Tell on everything.
And FACKTgoddess, what do you do for discipline?
Well, back then, for the original mind game, I'd be like, I'm gonna make you take a nap. And so it worked until they got about 13, 14-ish, and they were going through their growth spurts. So when they started looking down at me, they discovered that I could just pound on top of her head. You know what I'm saying? And I'll never forget my one cousin, Charmel. She was like, you're not going to make me take no nap. And as a matter of fact, I ain't never taken a nap again. And I said, okay, that's fine. But you're going to stay upstairs. Look, I said, you're going to stay upstairs and be quiet, though, I'm telling.
Snitchery again. That's snitchery.
I don't want no smoke. I didn't want no smoke.
I would have been,
but now,
I would have been up there making noise until I heard a key hit the door. I would have been loud as hell.
Oh no, you wouldn't have. That mind game. You can't talk about what you would have done. Every child that was under my reign knew to stay silent and do what I say.
First 48, Melinda Riley. First 48.
But now kids are their phones, their laptops, their iPads, their Chromebooks, they are extensions of them. So the best way to discipline children nowadays, and I'm talking about all ages, because there are children that are starting to have cell phones at 2. And I think that's a matter of a parent's choice. But I'm just saying, you take that electronic from them, and that's like you took one of their limbs.
Yeah, little Ray can't talk, he can text.
They will do whatever you ask them to do, just to get that extension back.
That's true. My sister.
Yeah.
My sister and my brother-in-law, they got teenagers, right? I told her they got a setup where they had to ask for time online and shit.
Yeah.
But when they fuck up, my brother-in-law, my sister be like, we're taking all of your technology, your phones, your
and
laptops.
They do not like that.
I'm talking about you be done thought they was on the middle motherfucking passage getting ready to come to America in 1610. You hear me? I swear to God. Oh, Lord. What I have to do, mommy? How do you do? They be trying to plead their case and shit. I be busting out. This should be funny.
Because think about it. These kids will be sitting in the back seat of a car next to each other and still text each other. They don't even know how to hold a normal conversation.
They can't.
They have no clue.
It can't.
Yeah. And that even reflects in their writing later, because they're so used to texting and text stuff that they can't write out full words. And they might be writing text stuff in their stuff. It's schoolwork.
Y'all know I'm teaching now, right? So like, let's say this is the cell phone, right? I'll be like, everybody take your cell phones, because I realize it's an extension of them. You can look at it and feel the energy from your phone, but put it face down while I'm doing instruction. I said, if you get what I'm doing and I have approved that you know what I'm saying and doing, as far as the instruction, then I don't have a problem with you getting on your cell phone while you're waiting on the other ones, to catch up or whatever. And you see them doing like this. And then they'll move their hand and they be looking at me like, is she looking? And I'm like, that is crazy. Like, they don't know what to do.
No,
they really don't know what to do.
I tell you,
I'm saying all that to say, take them electronics and they will do it. It's just like when they came up with timeout. Remember when they first came up with timeout? Mm-hmm. And most ethnic parents was like, okay, yeah, I've been whooping them all these years. Now you want me to tell them to stand in the corner for 3 minutes? What you think that's going to do compared to a whooping? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like the ones that had never been whipped before and was raised on timeout, that felt like the death penalty to them. They didn't want to do it. So they did what they had to do to stay out of timeout. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they are with them phones, man. Them kids don't play. They like, I would do whatever you
like that with their game consoles.
Mm-hmm. That too. Ooh. That's why I said electronics, any of them.
Oh my God.
Let's be mad when I couldn't go outside.
They ain't care about a phone. But that controller,
you take that game?
The controller and the plug.
Ooh.
I leave the game so you can sit there and look at it and just know you can't play it.
Ooh, that's torture.
Hey, you know what? When we get old, cursive is gonna be our secret language that nobody will be able to decode.
It ain't no old, it's now. They don't know how to read cursive or write.
These kids do not know shit about cursive. We're gonna be able
because they don't teach it anymore.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They don't teach it anymore.
My aunt works for a hospital, and she wrote a note to one of the younger people that works with her or under her in cursive, and she was like, I can't read this.
And that's crazy.
And she was like, is it because my handwriting isn't neat enough for you? She's like, no, I don't
know what it's saying.
That's so crazy.
I can't read cursive writing. And she's like, she said, you what?
That's gonna be my secret language when I'm old as hell. I'm gonna write shit in cursive. My will and everything gonna be in cursive.
Lord,
have to hold that shit when they.
I mean, that's fine. Just tell me what section of the wheels my portion is gonna come out of.
It's gonna be the section that says "fuck you, pimping."
You mean snitching?
All right, pimp a snitch. You be telling the kids in school too, though. No. You better put your phone down. I'm gonna tell your mama.
I don't fool with kids in a place where they don't have metal detectors. I'm not losing my life about school.
He done took little Billy's cell phone. He's coming back with the AK-47. I don't appreciate you stopping me from my Angry Birds game.
Come spray up the whole classroom.
I mean, I don't know. I never played the shit. I don't know. I just heard about it.
I haven't played video games since Nintendo.
So were there any rules that your parents implemented that you didn't like or understand why they did it?
Everything.
Well, you know what? Are you talking about when we were children or that for children? Oh.
Everything.
Yeah, my mama wouldn't let me. She didn't want me to leave the city lines. Like, I couldn't travel. That's probably why I travel so much now. She was like, And that's probably why I like Atlanta. This is all psychology right now. Because remember when the children were getting killed in Atlanta? And it was like an unsolved thing, so to speak. I was supposed to come to Atlanta with my aunt for her in-laws family reunion. And mama wouldn't let me come because that was going on.
Parents used to use that shit as an excuse to keep us ass in the house. You don't want to end like them Atlanta child murder kids. This is some bullshit. We in Chicago. Fuck out of here.
No, she didn't keep me in the house. She just didn't want me to leave Indiana.
Oh, my mom wouldn't let me get off the porch. I couldn't get off the porch for a long time. You know how you sit on your front porch, people walk up to want to talk to you. Mm-hmm. Don't you let no motherfucker walk up on my motherfucker. Well, how the fuck I'm gonna talk to him, Denise? Damn. That's why when I got outside, I got buck motherfucking wild. God.
You still are buck wild.
I used to clean up outside just so I could socialize. That's why the front of our crib, we had curb appeal. I was Edward Scissorhands before the movie. I trimmed them bushes with different shapes and shit, put inning on the ground and shit, and sweep the curb and just so I could be outside and socialize, man. So only way I can hang out.
Wow.
Fucked up, man.
Mm.
When I got outside, I got ignorant.
I didn't really have that many rules like that.
Because you was the golden child?
Yes.
That's a damn shame.
Having car dates.
Melinda. You got something right there. Okay, so this is the last one, little bonus piece. How did you celebrate birthdays as a child? Anybody? Nobody? Me? It was just cake, ice cream, and little family.
Are you talking about when your kids were little or when you were little?
When you were little.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Melinda probably got everything. The kids couldn't get shit. She told on that motherfucking body. So she probably got all everything they asked was gonna get. She got shit. A plethora of presents for her birthday. Cornucopia of gifts.
Oh my god.
So FACKTgoddess for you.
What was the question again? I'm sorry.
How did a pimp like you celebrate your birthday? Was it with plenty of hoes? Or...
Be quiet. Okay, Keely. You get on my nerves, that pimp mess.
Telling the truth.
What was your question, ma'am?
How did you celebrate your birthday as a child?
Oh, it was a plethora of celebrations.
See, because they had money saved up from all them kids who didn't get shit from my sister. You asked one of the kids you grew up with.
It was always, like you said, ice cream, cake. It would either be sloppy joes or hot dogs, and then there would be a portion of the time where I opened up my gifts.
Okay.
And thanked everyone that brought something and looked at the person crazy who did not.
Ain't that something? Well, when I was a youth, it was long ago. I'm sorry, but when I was young, my mama she would ask me what toy I wanted. So when I was growing up, the Transformers was real popular, and that shit was real expensive. So my mom would just like buy a toy or something. Every now and then, she used to give me cake, shit like that. That was cool, a little shit like that. But growing up, it was just me and my two sisters. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was pretty much it. You get the favorite toy you wanted. Oh, you know what? My old girl used to take us to before it was Chuck E. Cheese, it was called Showbiz Pizza. And she used to take us there and get the pizza. I almost forgot. And them little ugly motherfucking puppets used to be in that bitch. You remember them? They used to freak me out. They'd be like, it'd be the gorilla and the ugly motherfucker come out the garbage. The house with the cheerleading and shit. And them look like Bernie Mac on Kings of Comedy when he was talking about the stuttering kid and shit. That shit. So I would be eating that used to fuck me up. So yeah, we go to Showbiz. So that was cool. Yeah, that's how we celebrated birthdays. There's some ugly ass puppets. That bullshit.
Oh my god.
About fuckers, man. But that's all I used to do is sit there and do that bullshit.
Oh my god.
Hate that shit.
So what was the most extravagant party that you gave your child?
Well, I just recently gave my godson a pool party. So it was in a hotel, basically. I say pool party. I meant to say hotel party. We went to a hotel, got a couple rooms. Of course, it was a hotel where you could bring your own food. He had ice cream, He had like a whole slew of kids there with him. The property of the hotel where we stayed had a basketball court. So he played basketball. He went swimming in the pool. Just they stayed up and did whatever they did. I had my own room and I was across the hall from them. So just pretty much throughout the night, I went in like every like 40, 30, 45 minutes to make sure that everything was straight. And he said it was the best birthday ever.
I don't believe any of that shit that you just said because you are a pimp. The only thing I believe is that you probably rented the hotel rooms for the kids and you probably had his own room and said, I'm going to teach you how to be a man, little player. And you brought your hoes in and which I'm just talking. I'm just fucking around.
This man is crazy. Fans again. I apologize. I know usually when I'm on here and Floyd's on here, which is every episode, I have to apologize over and over for his ignorance.
Ain't that so? Ignorance. The snitch talking about ignorance. Ain't that a bitch? Anyway, I don't know. You know what? We didn't really do a lot of partying. You just kind of got everything you wanted with the youths. I bought them cakes, ice cream. We might have went to go do shit, play video games or something like that, like go somewhere. When they got older, we used to go to this place called Mega Play in South Bend. You remember Mega Play, Melinda?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so we did Mega Play and had pizza and shit like that. So, you know, nothing highfalutin. So, yeah.
Well, my son, for his 13th birthday, I rented a game truck that came with a robot that the kids could get inside of and ride around and control it. And the game truck had in the inside of the front was a 3D ride that they could get on. And then on the outside, it lit up and they could play video games on the side of the truck in the yard. So that's probably about the most extravagant thing they got.
That's what's up. Hey, since we're talking about birthdays, I just want to put this in early because it was, last year didn't work, this year. So next year on my birthday, ladies, y'all got a whole year, a little under a year. I'm going to need 2 little people.
Oh, child. I ain't getting that's with
that. At a venue, y'all can rent them out. They can come shake dance for me at any venue we have. You know what I'm saying?
Lord.
Look at that for me.
That has nothing to do with parenting at all.
I said we talking about
moving along.
I was talking about birthday. Y'all heard what I said.
I
said what I said.
Huh. Well, I'm here for it. I'll find you too.
She'll find it.
Preferably the tiny twins.
It might be too expensive. I can't afford them now.
Okay, well, low budget little people, that's fine.
Yeah. I already looked on the website. I know where they at.
Right on.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
So, Fat Goddess, did you do what you said you was gonna do this week?
Yeah.
What? I'm sorry. What was that?
I was trying to combine yes and no. You should have seen how both of y'all look. That was priceless. I'm not sure what I was supposed to do this week.
Have a I love you butt?
Oh no, I ain't got one.
I came across a weird one, but I forgot it. I got it in my phone, so I had to give it to you next week. Something I came across just in general, like general life. Somebody said some ignorant shit, and I was like, I'm gonna let the Fat Goddess know about this one. It's pretty good.
Oh, okay. What was it?
I don't know right offhand. I forgot. It's in my phone. I just said it's in my phone. I'll let you know next week.
I'll go give you one. But anyway, before we do that, just need to let you all know that we still need your suggestions to go to the Fat Goddess at FACKTgoddess@gmail.com. And that is FACKT at gmail.com. As y'all can see, she really needs your suggestions because she ain't on her dang on job for 2 weeks in a row. But anyway, so please give her your wonderful suggestions. Even as FloydGod said, even if they're incorrect, and it's because that's the way that you speak, then just send it and she'll correct it and give you the
Ashamed.
correction and go ahead. And nobody will know that you sent it. It's anonymous.
Mhm.
That's
You
right.
have
Don't blame.
anonymity.
Let
But
her.
anyway, so uh I was watching a I guess it was like a skit. And so somebody offered a person that came to their house some lemonade, and she made it from scratch. So she told him that she just freshly squoze his lemons. And he said, "Did you did what?" And she said, I just freshly squoze the lemons for your lemonade."
I thought she was gonna say she put a little sugar Avery pea in it. Because
No,
squoze is it squoze. She squoze it.
she squoze the lemons herself. And their logic was for her boyfriend was it's freeze and froze, so it was squeeze and squoze. So I love you, but it ain't squoze.
Oh gosh.
I ain't looked that up, researched that. I just know that shit.
Be like, hey dog, was you messing around with that girl last week? Yeah, I squoze that ass. That's a damn shame, for God.
So for the love of God, don't serve
Please.
nobody no freshly squoze
Ugh.
lemonade.
Ugh.
Now all hearts and minds clear.
I would just like to have a
Yeah.
moment of silence for non-grammatical motherfuckers. Damn, grammatical is not a motherfucking word, so I guess I'll be on that bitch next week.
Wait a minute, say what?
I
Oh,
said
he said.
grammatical. I said let's have a moment of silence for these non-grammatical motherfuckers. Then I realized grammatical ain't a word,
It
so I guess
is,
I'll
isn't
be
it?
on next week.
Is it not?
Grammatical is not a word. I don't think it
Are you
is.
sure?
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Are
It
you
don't
positive?
sound.
Because I believe grammatical is a word.
Well, I'll be down.
Let's see. FACK.Goddess, do you know offhand?
Is grammatical a word?
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
Yes.
it is. Because you
then
can
I
make a
find myself
grammatical
exempt
error.
from next week.
Because you
Grammatical
can make a
error.
grammatical error. So grammatical is a
Mhm.
word.
Right on there.
It absolutely is.
Okay, with
Yeah.
non-grammatical motherfuckers.
Grammatical
Well,
means well formed in accordance with the productive rules of the grammar of a language.
the word
Grammatical.
squoze is not grammatical.
No, it is not.
Squoze. Squoze.
All right, so that concludes our show for this evening. Thank you for joining us as we do our best to give you the content you deserve. Feel free to keep the conversation going below in the comments. We do look forward to reading them and we do respond. Again, thanks for watching. If you have not, make sure to thumbs up this video, like, share, tell a friend to tell a friend, tell a friend, subscribe, bang the notification bell so that you are notified when we are on. Also, don't forget you can listen to the podcast usually about an hour or so after on wherever you listen to your podcast on, for instance, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spreaker, Deezer, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, GeoSavin, iHeartRadio, and of course, if you want to see our lovely faces here on YouTube.
We all over this bitch like dog shit.
Bam. So see you next week on GoddeSShips, Mondays at 9 p.m. because every ship matters.
All ships aren't the same.
And life is lived on ships.
Yes.
Good night.